Hey everyone, Nick from Drag. So, firstly, a big thank you for being an early adopter and for spreading the word about Drag. Drag's just like Trello but for Gmail. We're really excited to launch soon, but understand now is the time for feedback, ideas, and problem solving. This is my second video I've done. I'll be looking to record a video every week which reflects the updates that we've just had on Drag so that it brings you the most up to date information. I'm going to give you a really quick tour of Drag and explain where the tool's at, what we're working on, and would love it if you can suggest and vote for features, and I'll show you how to do that at the end. So installing Drag's really easy. You just go to the Chrome store, you search for Drag app, and you can add to Chrome. As that's loading, let me explain a little bit about some of the features we have. So the first really important thing is that Drag currently only works on one of your Gmail accounts. We're working on it being available for multiple Gmail accounts. I'm a user of multiple Gmail accounts, I'm sure you are also. And so that's about 2 to 3 weeks away, from being sorted. So as soon as you install Drag, it will organize your layout into 3 stages: to do, doing, and done. You'll actually see that Drag has created these folders on the left-hand side also. When you first install Drag, all emails will start on the to do page. Everyone has different workflows, so my role over the next few months of testing is to understand people's different ways of using Drag and building these features into the tool. The cool part is you can now organize your inbox into simple stages. So emails you're working on, for example, can be dragged to the doing section like so. And then, for example, if they're done, you can drag them over into the done section. Now, important development we've done from the previous version is historically, you would only be able to archive an item that was in the done folder. We've had a lot of feedback from customers. We've updated it now so that any column that you're actually in, you can send the item, the card, the email, however you'd like to refer to it, into your archived section. This archive replicates the exact feature as if you were archiving from Gmail normally. So if I was to archive this, for example, it would send it over and it would archive into Gmail in the same way. One other really important thing, I love dragging and dropping. That's something we're working on. So for example, if I wanted to grab these 2 items, historically what I do is I'd select them and I'd drag them over to my folder on the left. That's not available at the moment. So the ways that you can do that is using the feature up here. So we can select various sections and we can, excuse me, just clicked into that. We can select various sections and we can move them in this way, or we can use any of the other bulk actions, archive, flag, or delete, or whatever it may be. So I've talked about where the tool's at. Also, you can also toggle on and off between your features. So between using Drag as a feature and going back to your traditional. So it means that in a lot of circumstances, if you are familiar with using Gmail in its very native way, you can do so. But when you need to organize it with tasks in mind, you can toggle over to the Drag view and do it in that way. That's where the tool's at the moment. I'm now going to jump over to our public roadmap. Now, if you navigate down to the bottom of Drag app, you'll see a link to the public roadmap. It's a really popular place where all of our dragsters, we refer to them, advocates of the tool, people who want to see it successful, and have a vision for it and really like where it's at the moment, but feel there's a lot more features required. They jump into this tool and we're talking back and forth and we're upvoting features and things like that. So there's various ideas and features that we will be developing. So for example, multiple Gmail accounts, as I referred to earlier, dragging and dropping emails into folders, which I've referred to earlier, adding custom tasks. So you'll be able to, aside from just organizing your emails, you'll be able to create custom tasks with checklists and notes inside your emails and things like that, which refers to this part here also. And then there's some smaller features, such as being able to multiple select tick boxes and drag them across and have them around. What we're currently working on, so what we're doing at the moment, is customized drag columns. So imagine being able to not just have to do, doing, and done, but to be able to have an infinite number of columns that are completely customized, and you can drag your emails between each one of those sections. It's a really useful feature, and a lot of people have really suggested that. Show labels on drag view, so a small amendment in terms of the visuals. It will just show the labels on the front of the drag view. And then bulk label options, which is a pretty obvious one. Now, one really important one, which should be live for the Friday of this week as a worst case Monday of next week, is the load speed of the drag view. So let me go back to the tool, and I'm just going to click between here and click between here. You can see there's a small load. It is a small load, but it can take a little longer than that in some circumstances. And if you click into your email, and you click out. Again, it can take a small amount of time. I'm trying to push to really get it so that it's as fast as your native Gmail, and I think we've got a process that will enable that. So we're looking forward to pushing that live for Monday also. So my last point is it's really important for us to get feedback. So we have built that public roadmap on Trello. I'd love it if and when you experience any problems, bugs, or ideas to list them there, and then we can publicly qualify which one fits best for the users and how best to improve the tool. I hope you get some good use out of Drag as it is at the moment. Thank you for your time, and please feedback as much as you possibly can. Thank you.